look good. Don't look at you. Look
Thank
good. You
you.
look beautiful. Congratulations, Intruder.
Spiritual gangster, I like
I
that.
like. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. It's a
Yeah.
good line and stuff like that.
Yeah.
More importantly, I'm excited for the Intruder. I've been seeing the trailer for. I've been going to movies and stuff. I've been seeing
Yeah.
the trailer. It looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
I mean, how did this movie come along? I mean, it sounds
Yeah.
pretty. Am I gonna be freaked out when I see it or what?
Yes.
Is it horror? Is it thriller? What exactly is it?
It's thriller. You know, it's thriller, psychological thriller. But it's like a great movie to go see, like date night or like Friends or like whatever it may be. I've seen it in Atlanta, I've seen it in St. Louis, I've seen it in Chicago, and I just saw it here. And like everybody loses their mind. Like people are like screaming at the screen and like going off. It's a fun movie.
You started as a childhood actress.
Yeah.
Now you're killing it as an adult actress.
you.
How has the industry changed? Have you seen? Because you've been around for a while. How have you seen the
Yeah.
industry evolve and just everything?
Well, I mean, the one thing, and I was just talking about this, we're seeing more diversity, which is great. When I did Deception, I was the second black woman to be a lead on a TV show on NBC in 30 years after Diane Carroll. And then I was saying like that year, I looked around and it was like Kerry Washington's second season on Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder happened the next year, Empire just started, and I was like, this is amazing, like to see, you know, all of us kind of get an opportunity to not just be on a show, but to be leads of TV shows. And so we've definitely made some great progress. We still have a ways to go, but you know, it's fun to be old enough and young enough to understand and to be able to kind of play in the space and be a part
Cool.
of it.
Lastly, lastly, because you're married to a great husband,
Yeah.
have you ever had to turn down roles because of something
Yeah.
that maybe you guys didn't agree on, or maybe it was not good for him, or has that ever happened to you in your
No,
career?
the crazy thing is I think more about him. He's like, do it, you know? He's really, really supportive and amazing, and he knows that this was my career before we got together, and for him it's not about like changing me or having me compromise any art. It's about supporting me and loving me, and you know, between us we figure out organically, you know, what feels right. But that hasn't changed much of it at all. It's just made me a little bit more conscious of like scenes that are intimate, like who is about their craft and who's serious about like making a great project and making an authentic relationship. And if we're working in that space of intimacy, making sure those are the kind of people that I'm working with.
I hear. Well, listen, you look great. I'm
Thank
excited for
you.
the movie. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
I appreciate it.